Most seniors are eating the worst kind of cheese for their bodies, and they don't even know it. Today, I'll show you 4 miracle cheeses that could change your life. Imagine this. You're at a family picnic. Sunshine, laughter, grandkids running around. You reach for a slice of soft, creamy cheese, something you've eaten your entire life. But what if I told you that this simple act could be putting your health at serious risk? Not in 10 years, not in 5, right now. Because your body after 60 is no longer playing by the same rules. Most people have no idea that certain cheeses can trigger infections, cause dangerous blood pressure spikes, or even weaken your immune system. But here's the twist. Some cheeses can actually do the opposite. They can heal you, fortify your bones, protect your brain, and support your heart. This isn't about giving up cheese. It's about knowing the difference between friend and foe. In this video, we're diving deep into the 4 cheeses you should never eat again after 60, and the 4 you should be enjoying every single day. Before we dig in, let's have a little cheese roll call. What's your favorite cheese and where are you watching from? Drop it in the comments. And by the way, I'm giving away 100 copies of my best-selling Healthy Aging Guide. To enter, hit subscribe and comment on why you want to live stronger, longer, and smarter. Why cheese is no longer just cheese. After 60, cheese is often treated like comfort food. And for good reason. It's delicious, nostalgic, and let's be honest, addictive. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Your body at 60 plus is not the same as it was at 40 or even 50. What used to be harmless indulgence can now contribute to weak bones, brain fog, inflammation, high blood pressure, increased infection risk. And on the flip side, some cheeses are medical marvels hiding in plain sight. So let's break it down. The 4 cheeses to avoid after 61, Brie and Camembert, elegant but risky. You know these ones, soft, creamy, delicious with crackers. But they come with a secret most people don't know. They're made with edible mold, which under the right conditions becomes a breeding ground for Listeria monocytogenes. Listeria is a bacteria that loves soft, moist cheese, and it's especially dangerous to seniors. According to the CDC, people over 65 are 4 times more likely to develop a severe Listeria infection. This infection can cause meningitis, sepsis, hospitalization, and in extreme cases, death. Even pasteurized versions aren't safe once opened, because the soft rind can allow bacteria to grow again. Avoid it. There are safer, creamy cheeses. We'll get to those. 2. Queso fresco, the contamination risk. Queso fresco is often made from raw, unpasteurized milk, which means it can carry deadly bacteria like E. coli, salmonella, and yes, Listeria again. Even versions labeled pasteurized can become contaminated in stores due to improper refrigeration or handling. The problem? Queso fresco has a high water content and low acidity, which makes it perfect for bacteria to grow. Seniors with weakened immune systems, kidney issues, or diabetes are particularly vulnerable. And once contaminated, this cheese can cause foodborne illness that hits seniors 10x harder than younger people. 3. Feta, the salty assassin. Feta tastes light, clean, and healthy, but it's a sodium bomb in disguise. 1 small ounce contains around 320 milligrams of sodium, and most people don't stop at 1 ounce, especially not when it's crumbled over salad or tossed into wraps. For older adults, high sodium intake can lead to high blood pressure, stroke, fluid retention, weakened heart function, and unlike salt on fries, the salt in feta is hidden. You don't taste it, you don't feel it, until it's too late. 4. American cheese slices, fake food with real risks. It's not even cheese. Let's be real. Most American cheese slices are labeled as pasteurized processed cheese food or cheese product because they legally contain less than 51% real cheese. The rest? Emulsifiers, preservatives, salt, dyes, hydrogenated oils, artificial flavoring. These chemicals can spike blood pressure, increase inflammation, disrupt calcium absorption, bad news for your bones, contribute to cognitive decline. One Johns Hopkins study linked regular processed cheese intake with 50% higher memory problems in seniors. Convenient? Sure. Worth it? Absolutely not. The 4 miracle cheeses you should be eating. Instead, not all cheese is bad. In fact, some are shockingly beneficial, if you know what to look for. Let's dig into the winners. 1. Aged Parmesan, small bite, huge benefits. Parmesan is hard, aged, and incredibly rich in Protein, 10 g per ounce. Calcium, phosphorus, probiotics, due to aging process. It's also very low in lactose, which makes it easier to digest for seniors with sensitivity. But here's the secret sauce. Because it's so flavorful, you don't need much to feel satisfied. A small sprinkle adds protein and minerals without excess salt or fat. Add it to roasted vegetables, eggs, or soups, and you're leveling up every bite. 2. Swiss cheese, the low-sodium wonder. Swiss cheese doesn't just look different with its iconic holes. It behaves differently in your body. Compared to most cheeses, it's lower in sodium, rich in vitamin B12, critical for brain function. A source of calcium and protein, free from artificial additives. What's more, Swiss cheese contains propionic acid, a byproduct of its fermentation process, which has been shown to support metabolic health and reduce inflammation. 3. Goat cheese. The Digestive Delight goat cheese has fewer allergens than cow's milk cheese and contains medium-chain fatty acids, which are easier to digest, faster to absorb, great for brain energy. It's also lower in cholesterol, lower in sodium, and typically contains less lactose, making it ideal for older adults who experience digestive discomfort from dairy. Use it on whole grain toast, roasted beets, or even mixed into a veggie mash for creamy goodness that loves your gut back. 4. Aged cheddar, the bone defender. This one's a bit of a superhero. Aged cheddar provides calcium for bone strength, vitamin K2, which helps move calcium into bones, not arteries, conjugated linoleic acid, CLA, from grass-fed sources, which may reduce body fat and support heart health. Sharp flavor, so small amounts are satisfying bonus. It's low in lactose due to the aging process. Look for aged, organic, or grass-fed options. Those offer the highest nutritional bang for your bite. So, what's the takeaway? The cheese you choose matters more than ever after 60. Your bones are more fragile, your blood pressure more sensitive, your immune system more vulnerable, and your body less forgiving of mistakes. Here's your simple cheat sheet. Avoid brie and camembert, queso fresco, feta American singles, embrace Parmesan Swiss goat, cheese aged cheddar. This doesn't mean giving up joy, it means making smarter swaps, so that every creamy bite works for you, not against you. A few months ago, a woman named Evelyn emailed me. She's 73, loves cheese, had no idea that feta was contributing to her high blood pressure, or that American slices were triggering her bloating. She made 3 small changes: swapped her feta for goat cheese, replaced American singles with aged cheddar, added Parmesan to her soup instead of cream. 6 weeks later, blood pressure, down bloating, gone. Her doctor asked, "What changed?" She said, "Just my cheese." If you found this eye-opening, hit that subscribe button. Comment below with the cheese you're ditching, or the one you're excited to try. And don't forget, we're giving away 100 copies of my health book this week. Comment why you want one, and it might be yours, because it's never too late to get sharper, stronger, and still enjoy cheese. Imagine it's 10 years from now. You're still sharp, your bones are strong, you get up from a chair without effort, your memory's intact, your energy still going strong. Now here's the question. What small things did you change in your 60s that made this possible? One of them might surprise you, the cheese you chose to eat. You see, most people think aging well is about big, dramatic overhauls. But in reality, it's the little daily decisions, like choosing the right cheese over the wrong one, that stack up to keep you strong, balanced, and independent. In part 1, we talked about the 4 cheeses you should avoid after 60. In this video, we're flipping the script. Here are the 4 healthiest cheeses for seniors, and exactly how to prepare, pair, and portion them to transform your daily meals into long-term medicine. Before we dive in, drop a comment. What cheese do you eat the most, and how do you usually eat it? I want to hear your go-to snack, salad topper, or dinner upgrade. And don't forget, hit subscribe and like this video if you want more bite-sized nutrition tips tailored for aging smarter, not harder. Why cheese can be medicine or a mistake. Let's get something straight. Cheese isn't just a food, it's a nutrient delivery system, loaded with protein, healthy fats, bone-building minerals, and even compounds that affect brain health. But only if you choose the right kinds. In your 60s, 70s, and beyond, your body changes. You need more protein to prevent muscle loss, more calcium and vitamin K2 to protect your bones, fewer inflammatory triggers, less sodium to protect your heart, foods that are easier to digest with fewer additives. Luckily, some cheeses fit the bill perfectly. Let's dig into them. Cheese #1, Swiss, the artery defender. You might know Swiss cheese by its holes and mild flavor, but what you may not know is that it's one of the healthiest cheeses for your heart. Here's what makes Swiss cheese a top-tier choice. Heart protective properties. Swiss is naturally low in sodium, about 53 milligrams per ounce. That's a fraction of what you'd get from feta, blue cheese, or American singles. For seniors managing blood pressure or heart disease, this makes Swiss a smart, low-risk option. Bone and artery benefits. Swiss contains vitamin K2, which is critical for directing calcium to your bones, keeping it out of your arteries. That means stronger bones and cleaner arteries. A long-term Dutch study found that older adults consuming more K2 had a 50% lower risk of dying from heart disease, fermented and gut-friendly. Those holes in Swiss? They're the result of fermentation, which produces probiotic compounds that support digestion and nutrient absorption. How to use Swiss cheese? Add it to whole grain toast with avocado for a heart-smart breakfast. Melt it into an egg white omelet with spinach. Cube it for a protein-rich salad topping. Snack on 1-ounce slices with fresh apple or pear. Because Swiss is mild but flavorful, it satisfies quickly, and you don't need a lot to feel full. Cheese #2, cottage cheese, the strength preserver. Cottage cheese might not be glamorous, but it's the most underrated superfood for aging bodies. Muscle maintenance seniors lose muscle mass, called sarcopenia, at an alarming rate. But the casein protein in cottage cheese digests slowly, delivering a steady stream of amino acids for hours. 1 cup equals 28 grams of protein. That's more than a whole chicken breast. Bone support. It's rich in calcium, phosphorus, leucine, triggers muscle synthesis. These nutrients work together to build and preserve both muscle and bone density. Metabolic and brain boost. Cottage cheese contains selenium and B vitamins, supporting thyroid function and brain health. It's also low in lactose, making it easier on aging digestive systems. How to eat cottage cheese before bed improves overnight muscle recovery. Mix with berries and cinnamon for a sweet, high-protein breakfast. Add to smoothies for a creamy texture boost. Stir in chia seeds and walnuts for brain and gut support. Spread on whole grain crackers with cucumber or tomato. Pro tip: choose low-sodium versions with under 300 milligrams per serving. If you've been relying on protein shakes, cottage cheese is the whole food upgrade your body deserves. Cheese #3, Parmesan, the bone builder. Parmesan is not just for pasta, it's a bone-protecting powerhouse. Here's why it belongs in your fridge. Unmatched calcium density, 1 ounce equals 340 milligrams of calcium. That's over 1/3 of your daily requirement, in 1 tablespoon of grated cheese. But here's the kicker. The calcium in Parmesan is highly absorbable because it comes naturally balanced with magnesium, zinc, vitamin K2. Together, these minerals keep calcium in your bones, not stuck in your arteries. Appetite and immunity boost. The umami flavor in Parmesan stimulates appetite, a plus for seniors with reduced hunger. The zinc helps maintain immune function, especially during cold and flu seasons. Rich in peptides that may help regulate blood pressure. Smart ways to use Parmesan. Sprinkle over steamed broccoli or roasted Brussels sprouts. Add to soups for depth of flavor without excess salt. Top off quinoa or farro bowls for protein and flavor. Create a healthy Caesar salad dressing with yogurt and Parmesan tip. Buy a wedge and grate fresh at home. Pre-shredded versions often contain preservatives and anti-caking agents that interfere with digestion. Parmesan is also naturally low in lactose, making it friendly for most aging guts. Cheese #4, goat cheese, the digestive hero. Got dairy issues, bloating, indigestion? You're not alone. By age 60, many adults develop lactose intolerance. That's where goat cheese comes in. Easier to digest, goat cheese contains smaller fat molecules and less lactose. Studies show it's more digestible than cow's milk cheese. Aged varieties provide natural probiotics that boost immunity. High in conjugated linoleic acid, or CLA, a fatty acid shown to reduce inflammation and help preserve lean mass. Contains copper and selenium, which support brain function and combat oxidative stress. The tangy taste helps stimulate saliva, which aids digestion and helps prevent dry mouth. a common side effect of medications in older adults. Spread on apple slices for a fiber and fat combo that won't spike blood sugar. Crumble into roasted beet salads. Add to lentil or quinoa bowls with olive oil and herbs. Use in a creamy veggie omelet. Bonus: goat cheese provides calcium that is 25% more bioavailable than cow's milk calcium, meaning your bones get more from every bite. Safe cheese habits. Cook smart, pair smarter. Cheese can support your health or sabotage it, depending on how you eat it. Here's how to enjoy it safely and smartly after 60. Cheese safety tips. Cook soft cheeses like brie or queso fresco to 165 degrees Fahrenheit, 73 degrees Celsius. If you must eat them, this kills listeria and other bacteria. Don't trust buffet cheese trays. Temperature control is often poor. Hard cheeses are safer. You can cut off moldy spots and still eat them. Store cheese cold and eat within the expiration window. Freeze grated cheese if you need to stock up. It changes texture but not nutrition. Remember, if it doesn't need refrigeration until open, it's probably not real food. Pairing tips that maximize nutrition. Make your cheese work harder for you. Pair with vitamin D, salmon, eggs, mushrooms to enhance calcium absorption. Add fiber like whole grain crackers, oats, or veggies to slow digestion. Combine probiotic cheeses with prebiotic foods, bananas, asparagus, onions, to improve gut health. Avoid pairing with processed meats. They introduce harmful nitrates and excess sodium. Choose plant fats like olives or avocado to support brain and heart health. A little cheese with a lot of fiber and nutrients. Maximum benefit with minimum risk. Portion control tips. Cheese is powerful, but potent. Here's how to keep it in check. 1. 1.5 ounces per day is plenty, about the size of 2 dice. Use a kitchen scale at first. Most people vastly underestimate cheese portions. Opt for strong flavored cheeses like Parmesan and aged cheddar so you use less. Schedule your cheese earlier in the day when your metabolism is more active. Use cheese as a garnish, not the main event. Think sprinkle, not slab. Smart cheese use can reduce cravings, balance blood sugar, and enhance your meals without overloading your body. Final thoughts. Let cheese be thy medicine. Here's the truth no one tells you. You don't have to give up cheese to age well. You just have to be smarter about it. Choose Swiss for your heart, cottage cheese for strength, Parmesan for bones, goat cheese for digestion. Use them intentionally, cook smart, pair wisely, control your portions, and you'll not only enjoy your food, you'll feed your future. If you made it to the end, hit that like button. It helps this content reach more people just like you. Subscribe to the channel for more senior-friendly nutrition tips. And in the comments, tell me, what's one cheese swap you're going to make starting this week? Until next time, eat well, age strong, and enjoy every bite. You deserve it.